Well, hello everybody and good evening. I'm a little bit behind. I was trying to get this watch on a minute ago and it's just won't come on. So hang on just a second because it's gonna. What are we doing back there in that pink chair? Hey Kestrel. Kestrel, I'm sorry about your cat. That makes me sad. Hey Brian Bolin. This is gonna drive me nuts, guys. Wow, someone's really making a commotion back there. Do we see that? Hey, Mimi. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. Punky, why don't you go lay in your bed, Punky? Or you can sit up here. I'm sorry. Come on up. All right. Sorry, guys. I wasn't quite ready. Hey, Abigail. Hey, Buffy. Hey, Lumen. Mimi. Riley's human. Welcome in, everybody. I missed you yesterday. Hey, Sandy Wandy. I had to take a day. I had to take. This is going to drive me nuts. Also, I need to clean these. Hey, Angel, Linda Gillum, Jennifer Minton, Marie Marion. I had to take the day off. Huxley was like, I need all this stuff from Costco. And I was like, oh, he picked the worst day to do it because I was in so much pain. I had really bad cramps yesterday and my naproxen was not touching it. Hey, Sarah Blackshear, Aspire to Inspire, Linda Garden Lady, Ann Ashby, Libby Jackson. Hey, babe. Hey, Jane, Joanne Hawley, Liz Tricks. Don Clark is here. Hey, guys. Welcome in. Laura Lou, Angie Moe, Katie Diddits, Callie Galley. Hey, girl, I haven't seen you for a minute. Mary Barons. Hey, Kim is Blue. Wanda's here. Nice. DS Kitty Diane, Erica, MLG Gamer, Victoria, Donna Cooper. Oh, thanks, Linda Garden Lady. You know I love what do you call it? Like a fluffy sleeve. What do we call this? I don't remember. Michelle Lynn. Thank you for being here. Hey, just as I am. Anita Card, Saved by Grace, DP in Tennessee. Tennessee girl, welcome in. Love the Tennessee people. Hey, DNV. And speaking of Kim is Blue, I just not a cap sleeve. It's like it's a fluttery sleeve. I can't think of the word. I don't know if Rain Virus is here, but I'm word lost. Puff sleeve. Yeah, but it's not quite a puff sleeve. It's like a I have to move on with my life. Tashbits. Jeannie, thank you. I had to take yesterday off. I could not focus on anything but my uterus. I had to take Huxley to Costco. And hey, Robin W. Mixing cramps. Barbara Waite, welcome. Hey, Sherry LeBrun. Mixing cramps like I had yesterday. My cramps were from the three-headed dog guarding the sixth circle of hell yesterday. I was cursed with cramps. That's a good one, Anita Card. Hey, Heather. And go mix that with going to Costco on a Sunday. I was like, Huxley, help me. I was like, get what you need and let's get out of here. Does he want in?
No, he doesn't.
Are you sure? Is he at the door?
He was. Now he's walking away.
Okay. Yeah, thank you to whoever gifted you a membership. I don't know, but they're very kind about it. Hey, whine a little bit more. Kay Thompson. Yeah, I know that you're struggling, Kay, and I'm sorry, babe. I'm so sorry again about your dad. That makes me very sad for you, and I'm sorry. Tracy with a T, I want to also say, hey, Forever Jax girl. Hey, Kat. I want to also say, I need something to listen to, and you are always at the top of my list. Wow. Thank you. That's really kind. That's amazing. Kim is Blue. I still feel bad about it. I owe Kim is Blue an apology. I feel like the other day I was snippy with her in my last stream. And I know we're cool, but I really do feel bad about that. I feel like I was just a little bit snippy with you. And I love you, Kim is Blue. I love everybody in this audience. And I certainly don't want to be rude to anyone here. Yeah, Tashbits, it was an absolute nightmare. Hey, Jeannie Hansen. Hey, Lacey Silver. Buffy, welcome in. Buffy, you're totally fine. I know, Kim, but I appreciate you and I love you and I would always apologize to anyone that I felt like I was rude to, and I felt like I was rude to you. Jamie Palmer, Jen Pookie, Catherine B, Wendy Brewer. Hey, West Coast Fancy Nancy. Mods, thank you again for being here. Miss Sunrise Dawn, take a nap, babe. I'm sorry you're not feeling good and your child is sick. That's awful. Yeah, Miss Sunrise Dawn, take the night off, girl. Lilac Lime, Danny, welcome in. So you see the title of this, Checks, Balances, and Integrity. Hey, Holly, first of all, I needed yesterday. I had an amazing conversation on the phone with someone yesterday that just I love and has inspired me, and in many, many ways has just really saved me and is so kind and very understanding of my background. And she just really set me straight on some things and helped me to see some things. And I'm so grateful for her. Yeah, Robin. And so there's that. And hey, Boomerang Beck. This stream tonight, I'm going to address something real quick, and then we're going to move on from it because I truly don't mind. I have been praying for clarity. Hey, Crafty Carrie. That's very kind, Kim, and it's true. I have been asking for clarity, and while somewhat painful, right? Somewhat painful. I think I'm getting it in droves. Clarity is coming to my front door. Like it's couldn't be more clear. Some things. My my friendship with Tori brought so much clarity to my life. I am so grateful for her. I love her. I loved the stream we did a week ago. And I'm pretty sure I'm on the right path. Now, unfortunately, that means you have to say goodbye to certain things, right? Like clarity and peace can also bring a little bit of heartache. You can lose people, relationships, and hey, baby steps. Take the time you need, girlie. Self-care is critical. So glad the support you were given. Thank you, baby steps. Hey, Jen, baby steps is really kind. And I am doing that. Self-care comes first for all of us. All of us. I mean that. Thank you for your super chat. And I'm being mindful here. I've had some time to think about some things. And I'm not going to address any of whatever the hate is, whatever people are saying about me. I've certainly gotten some hate comments on this channel. And I'm just going, hey, Debbie Zito. I'm just going through, hey, Kathy Burkhart, and deleting and blocking those people like I told them I would. It's amazing to me that people take the time to write out a thesis. And I mean, it'll be up for 42 seconds before they're deleted and blocked. And I'm like, wow, it's crazy to me that you took the time to do that. Did you think that comment was going to stay in my living room? Go leave comments like that on other channels. You're not going to get away with it here. It's kind of embarrassing for them. Marissa Martin, welcome in. You made me really laugh on a comment that you said earlier. Marissa Martin, you really made me laugh. It is stupid, and we're not even going to address it because honestly, it's a good thing. It's clarity. Believe it or not, guys. What have we learned? Boundaries are clarity. That's all they are. The people who are leaving those comments were not ever for me anyway. Those people were never for me. You have to think about that. Those aren't people I'm worried about. Those aren't people I'm trying to convince of otherwise. The crowd has been divided, and whoever is sticking with me is sticking with me. The people who were never for me but subscribed, they were always on the fence anyway, right? And so those people who leave crappy comments, I'm not here to, hey, Iwa, I'm not here to people please for anyone, but especially someone who's hateful of me. I don't have time for that. This is so true. This is why we don't waste our time on this, right? You could drop $100 bills out of a helicopter to homeless people and the haters would call you out for littering. Absolutely true. And she's right. That is true for anybody who gets hate. Do I get more hate than others? I mean, honestly, I hope so. because with the media company that I'm working with, they constantly tell me the great thing about you, Reese, is not one person is going, who is this Reese person? You don't even have to say my last name. These people make videos and put my name up and they say Reese and people come flocking to them. So as far as I'm concerned, I find it to be a very healthy thing. And I look forward to this year and all the things I'm going to be doing. So it doesn't bother me. Thank you, Carolyn Peters, 25. But there is one thing. There is one thing that I find, hey, baby lily pad, that affects me personally. Again, what people are saying to attack my character is totally different. Opinions are not facts. We don't care about what those people think. I'm not here to address that. I'm not interested and I don't care. But I am here to address something that is questionably a fact that I want to get to the bottom of. And what that entails is apparently the Growing Up in Scientology channel did a hate attack video on me the other day. We know this. I addressed this, not addressing that. What I am addressing, though, is I have been under the impression for, I should have looked at the date, for at least a year now, I believe, that Mr. Mike Rinder put out a video, whom I've never met Mike. I've never met Mike before in my life, but he put out a video saying that he did not know about me reaching out to help to the Aftermath Foundation. That is the information that I have been going off of. Okay. So that's, I accepted that as truth. And I am learning there's a few red flags here and I want to address this. Thank you, Jamie Palmer. Hey, Puka Vista. So, Aaron put out an email, apparently. It's just an email. There's no response from Mike. It's an email to Mike. There's no response from Mike, like that he got the email, right? But he apparently put out an email to Mike back when I was outed, right? And that discredits, hey, Tracy Lace, what Mike said in his video that he put out approximately a year ago. I don't have a date on that. I have been going off of what Mike said. This email is brand new and news to me. So I'm learning about it in the same real time you're learning about it. So to try to put me in the crosshairs of this and tie me in with it is absolutely bizarre. I don't know anything about this email until the other day, which that's the part that I find questionable. Because why wasn't that email at least shown to me or to YouTube? Like, why are we showing that now to discredit what Mike said? Do you see what I'm saying? Why all this time later? And I don't know that it needed to be brought to YouTube. None of this would have happened if that email would have simply been shown to at least me to go, hey, here's the proof that I did tell the Aftermath Foundation, right? Like, that's not true what he said. Let me show you this email to prove it. Why all of a sudden there's an attack on me and we're tying it in with Mike? Well, your guess is as good as mine on that. And I can only imagine it's for like what they do in the news and politics. And, you know, it's always like, this fire is getting low. Let's throw a dry log on it. It's kind of how I look at that. Like, fire's getting small. Let's stoke it. I don't know why all of a sudden we're aiming at me. But it would have been nice to know about that email if that email is legitimate. I'm not saying it isn't, but I'm also not saying it is. I don't know. Was it doctored? Was it AI? Was that email taken like we wrote an email to Mike and used the header and then took out whatever the original email was and typed up something new? I didn't see a response from Mike, right? So I don't know 100% how legit any of this is. I have put word in with the Aftermath Foundation because this is my story, right? Margie says, I believe Mike lied because he wanted to make Aaron look bad. That could be true. And he did show the response from Mike. Timemark, I didn't know that. No one informed me of that. I still haven't watched it. I don't really care to watch it. Hey, Sassy. So if there is a response from Mike, Joyce, thank you for being a member, and I'm happy to see you. I'm glad I got to see you again today. So I have questions. Why wasn't that why did Mike put that video out a year ago or whenever that was? And why just now are we disproving that? And if the email is legit, then I owe Aaron an apology. I have no problem eating my words because I did call him a liar. And if this is legit, I do not want to call someone a liar who is not a liar. If that's a legitimate email, and again, I thought you verified what Mike said. I did. Not with Mike, though. I never said who I verified it with, Tracy Lace. Hey, Panda. Was it sent to Mike at the aftermath, meaning his email or his personal? I don't know. That could be Mike was sick. I mean, what I'm saying is, yeah, this is something that should be taken up with Aaron. Well, that's what I'm saying. I really wish that when this all came out, that Aaron would have said, here's the proof, Reese. I did reach out. Why? I don't know why we're putting all of that out now. I haven't mentioned Aaron. I don't talk about Aaron, but all of a sudden Aaron is pointing everything in my direction, which I'm not here to address that. I don't care. That's to me for clicks and views and misdirection. And we talked about that the other day. But if this is, I have word in with the aftermath, and believe me, guys, someone's lying. Somebody is not telling the truth. And it may be the aftermath. I don't know. But this is my story, right? And I was told one thing, and now I'm being shown something else. And that really, it gets to me. It bothers me. I would like to know which is true. And either way, I'm going off of what Mike said, and then I did confirm it. I didn't say with who at a later date. And I guess what I want to know is, why is this coming out now? Why wasn't I shown? And if it's all, I just would like to know. I would like to get a statement from the Aftermath Foundation as to whether or not they did know, because it bothers me, right? It doesn't sit right with me. This is my life. And it's a pretty big deal. It's a pretty big discrepancy. And I'm knowing everything in real time that you're knowing. I never knew about these emails until I was told about them yesterday. So do you see where I'm going with that? That's all. That's all I'm addressing tonight, is that Mike was on some heavy duty cancer meds. Who knows what happened in his mind? He was dying. That's a good point. And I don't want to come out and say Mike's a liar. I already called Aaron a liar. And again, if I'm wrong on that, I will absolutely apologize to Aaron here publicly. I'm not going to do it personally. I'm sure he has me blocked on his channel, and I'm pretty sure he probably has me blocked everywhere, which I don't need to address him privately. I would come out here and say I was wrong. I was absolutely wrong about that. But I need to get some kind of a statement, and it would put me at peace, because I have been, again, I wish that I had seen these emails when Mike said that, at least from Aaron. It would have settled me, because I have been unsettled about that for a long time. There was a time that I really, really, you'll never take away my feelings about Aaron, how much he helped me in the beginning, and how much we were friends in the beginning, how much he made me laugh, right? Like, I'm not here to tarnish that. Those things all happened. I'm really glad I got to meet him. He did help me at one point. He's coming for me now. I'm not sure why that is, and we're not going to worry about it. We're going to let him do that, right? Like, I don't have anything to dispute. I'm not here to trash Aaron. I'm past all of that. I'm not going to do that with anybody. I'm not Aaron, anyone. That's not what I do on my channel. And so all I'm saying is, I'm waiting on word from the Aftermath. I would like a statement from the Aftermath Foundation. I would like them to comment on it. And it makes me very sad. And I just would like clarity on that. I would like clarity on that. I can't look for myself, Time Mark. How am I supposed to find out? I don't have access to the aftermath. Yeah, Sassy, it's Onyx. Thanks for noticing. Uh, yeah, and again, guys, sadly, hey, blessed Gloria. Sadly, all of this has been. I would like to see us all united and ignited to work together against Scientology. That's never going to happen, right? Like it's over. This is all poisoned and it's over. Hey, Liz R, we're all divided. So we're past that. I'm not here to fight, and I'm not going to start throwing shots at anyone. That's not what I do here. And hey, Rhonda McNeil, all I'm even here to announce, we're already 20 minutes in and I didn't even want to make it take that long. But all I'm here to announce is simply that I need answers and I need clarification on that, because it's really unfair to one of these people, right? And again, I'm happy to walk it back and say, Aaron, I was wrong, man. And I don't want I get called a liar all the time. I'm a liar, I'm a grifter, I'm exposed, I'm canceled, you're this or that. We don't care about those people because we were never here for them anyway. I'm not here for those people. Hey, honey Lou, and but I am here for you guys, and I don't like being called those things when I'm not those things. And I'm not those things. So I get a lot of hate. I don't think that's a bad thing, but again, if I'm wrong, I will happily apologize. I will happily apologize to Aaron for that. I don't want to call him a liar and misquote and say that it was all a lie if it wasn't. But I know as much as you know. There's nothing that was going on behind the scenes that like I knew about this. I had nothing to do with Mike Rinder. I never met the guy. My liaison was Aaron. So I never got to talk to any of the Aftermath Foundation during that time. And I would like clarity on that. That's all. I would like some clarity on that. It's my life and it makes me feel very unsettled. And I've already felt unsettled about this ever since Mike said it. I was really, really bothered by that he didn't share with them. But now if it's true that he did, I owe him an apology only on that subject. I understand that Aaron hates me and will attack me until the end of time. I'm not here to try to smooth that shit over. That ship has sailed. So thank you so moving on from that. You don't need to ask me any questions because I don't have answers. I don't know. I want to know some answers though on this. Can you understand why? I hope that you can understand. I don't want to hear anyone go, Reese, just let it go. Who cares? It bothers me. It really has bothered me ever since I heard. Right. So I just feel like, which is it? That's all. Which is it? I need to know. Yeah. Like I said, the rest of this is all smoke and mirrors. Whatever is going on. I have amazing mods. Tori is amazing. She's a wonderful friend to me. I don't even know the rest of the lies that are there, but that's exactly what those are. There's nothing going on between Tori or my mods or Nora. I think that's just a simple matter of, I hate you, so I'm just going to throw you in the pile with, because I don't like those guys either. We're not going to even comment on that. We're going to let people spin their wheels on that. I don't have anything to say. I don't need to defend myself. I know what I'm doing. I know the truth. But I do want to say this. We don't do these kind of streams, and I don't do them for a reason. I'm here to work on me. I'm here to learn new things about everybody, including myself. I'm learning as I go. I make a lot of mistakes. I say things, and if I find out I'm wrong, I will absolutely take accountability. I big time believe in accountability. I don't care who is going to continue to fight and throw shots. I will take accountability if I need to. I want to say thank you to the people who have stayed, to the people who trust me, who know me, who support me. Thank you. That's the only thing that matters to me. Anybody else who left or is leaving horrible comments, they weren't meant to be here anyway. I'm not trying to prove myself to anyone. The only people that I owe loyalty to are the people who have been loyal to me. I do not owe loyalty. I do not owe an explanation. I don't owe anything to anyone except the people here who've stayed with me. I mean, over the last 48 hours, I can't believe how many of you have messaged me, texted me, wrote in the group, "Is Reese okay? I love you, Viggy. I'm worried about you. How's your period?" I mean, so many people have said, "We love you and support you." That's all a person needs in life. Like, I don't cater to haters. I don't care about what those people have to say. I don't care about losing subscribers. I don't care about that, right? Um yeah, but that wasn't true, Dark Roast, and I'm not going to rehash that. I was under the radar and I did lose my family, and I'm not going to prove that I was and that I lost family. We know the truth. I do a daily stream for almost 3 years now. This is nothing new. We've been saying it all the time. I've said it on other platforms. It doesn't need to be said again. We know. And if you don't believe or trust me anymore, I kindly ask that you step out. That's all. If you doubt me and if you think like, but you didn't lose family, you know I did. So just step out. This isn't for you. It's like sci-fi shows or movies. I'm not watching that shit. I hate sci-fi. It's not for me. It's okay to admit that and understand that. I'm not going to be for everybody. I'm not trying to be for everybody. I'm not here to please everyone. So that's how I feel about that. Rachel, welcome in. Yeah, we're not here to dispute that. We all know I was under the radar. It was came out of a lot of people's mouths that are now disputing that. I want to okay, Dark Roast. What are Dark Roast? I love you and you've been with me forever, but I feel like you're kind of trying to make a point without making a point. I don't know what you're trying to say, and I allow you to be here, but like I'm not sure what you're hinting at, right? Just say it. Huxley's phone call with Doug was proof enough you lost your family. Again, I don't need to prove anything. I was there. Huxley was there. You guys were there for a lot of it, right? I don't need to prove that. It's absolutely out there. It's nothing new. The story hasn't changed, and we're not going to, right? Um, yes, Joanne Palmer, I did. So thank you to those who love me, support me. Thank you, Tony P. Thank you to those who have stayed with me. That's who matters to me. You guys are the truly the rest. I had such a good, it's the most refreshing conversation I've had in a long time last night with someone, Sarah Blackshear. And this person said, I mean, this is kind of something we've been talking about for a long time. Thank you, Jamie. I love you too. Just why is it when someone has gone through hell, people want to blame the victim? Wanda, because it's about what I'm about to say. It's very simple to me. Pay attention to people's energy. Pay attention to the darkness versus the lightness. All of these attacks, all of this fighting, all of this like suddenly changing the narrative. Is that something, is that light? Is that spreading light? Is that spreading, trying to get Scientology, right, exposed? Is that doing anything, or is it for darkness? That's how I look at that. How does it make you feel? Does it make you feel kind of gross? Does it make you feel like question, like, why are we doing this? What are we misdirecting? What are we distracting from? That's it. Is it good for you? It's not for me. So I don't allow people to bully me anymore. And that's going to piss a lot of people off. I don't allow access to me like that anymore. It doesn't shake me anymore. And remember we did a stream about firing your villain? They're all fired. If they can't get to you, that's all they can do, and it doesn't get to me. I'm not allowing people to bully me. I have been bullied for a very long time with my choice in men, mainly in life, and I think that stems back from my dad. And I realized, like, I don't have to allow any of that. Oh, okay. Well, dark roast, I don't mind that. That's respectable. I respect you for that. I can see both sides does not translate to your lying. It's just a fact. Well, that's a beautiful thing to say. No one's going to attack you for that. I think that's fair. Kind of like saying if those emails are legit, then I owe Aaron an apology. I mean, it's just a fact. There doesn't have to be any emotion with that, and you don't have to explain yourself, right? Like that's fair, girl. It's totally fair. Which one is the cause resurgence rundown, Kim is Blue? Cause resurgence is a rundown that you can do as many times as you want. You can do it over and over and over. A lot of rundowns are not like that. Cause resurgence, I don't know the ins and outs. It's a flag only, very secretive rundown. But I will tell you, you have to get like the Purif checked out by a doctor. And this is super weird. You have to wear certain clothes that they gave you, and you have to wear certain tennis shoes, like a real deal. Like you have to buy a certain pair of tennis shoes for it. And that was always super mysterious to me and weird. And that's all I know about cause resurgence. It's odd. It's very strange. Um, Now I feel thrown off talking. Oh my God, I forgot to say this too. I missed her birthday yesterday. Armine had her birthday. Yeah, Kim is Blue. It's no joke. Armine, hey, P. Taylor. I just wanted to say, everybody, yesterday was Armine's birthday. I sent her a video this morning singing her happy birthday from me and Gertie. And I don't know what shoes. They are tennis shoes, Sarah Blackshear, but I'm not sure what brand. I want to say they were New Balances, like a specific New Balance. I'm not kidding. It's unless they've changed the rules. But when I was back learning about cause resurgence, that was the case. Anyway, happy birthday to Armine. I love her. I sent her a really funny message this morning of Gertie and I singing happy birthday in the Gertie voice. Case Face, your growth is so inspiring. I'm amazed by you. I love you, Case Face. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for your super chat. You're stuck in the middle. Yeah. You were lied to about the emails. Was that done intentionally because they don't like Aaron? If so, that's wrong. Well, Time Mark, we don't know. I don't know. You have to understand, like, I'm not sure. I'm going to probably side with the idea of thinking those emails are legit. And that probably is the truth that Aaron put out about the emails. And if that's the case, again, I owe him an apology. But I would like to get some sort of word from the Aftermath Foundation because they play a part in this. And I want to know. I would like a statement put out. That's all. I would like some clarity about that. Thank you, Scientology Up North. So that's that. That's all. That's all I know. I know as much as you guys know. I had to learn about this in real time. It would have been nice to at least have gotten a copy of the email, right? Saying like a year ago, like, hey, Reese, I'm not going to put this out for YouTube, but just so you know, I did, right? Like Mike is lying or Mike is incorrect or Mike is misspoke, right? Like it could be that he was on heavy cancer medications. I don't know. I don't like Here's the thing. I really only like to speak for myself. I kind of hate assuming things. It makes me feel uncomfortable to do that. That's why oftentimes on my streams, I go, well, I speak for me because there's a lot of ex-Scientologists, but that doesn't mean that we all lived the same Scientology lifestyle, right? So, yeah, Lumen, that's my only question is why now? Why are we putting that proof out now? Why is any of this being stirred up now? Why are there lies being told about Tori? Why are there lies being told about my mom? I don't know. It's all very uncomfortable and strange, but I don't really need to know the answers to that because pure lies, like fabricated things like that, it's a lie. I don't need to try to figure it out. I know it's not true. This is a gray area because I don't know. And it makes me, I don't feel settled about it. So hopefully you can understand that. And I just would like to feel finally like just some closure about it. Kim is Blue. Hey, Debbie Love and Life. Hey, Meredith Lynn. I just want some closure about that. And I hope that people can understand that. The ones that don't support me will continue with their hate campaign. Pay no mind. Like I certainly don't. Move on. But just go with your feeling about things. I am interested in the light. I'm interested in staying in the light. I'm interested in being around people who support me. I don't know why all this is being brought up now, baby steps. It doesn't make any sense. And that part I'm never going to know the answer to. Thanks, Victoria. Some of these are new, some of them are not. I had to put this little band over that. You can see it because this is really loose on me, but most of these are from TJ Maxx. That's a Kurt Geiger and it's like an eagle. Isn't that cool? It's like an eagle head. Thank you for noticing. Hey, Abigail, I hope you get a response from the Aftermath Foundation because you absolutely deserve the answer. Then I hope we can put all this to rest. Let the peace that comes from Christ rule in your hearts. I love that. New Testament. Abigail, hey, Patty, I'm totally with you. I'm totally with you. I am putting this to rest. The only thing that sticks out for me is what is accurate and what is not. You know, the truth was put out a year ago from Mike, and I believed that and confirmed it, and I was told it was true. And so now I appreciate Aaron putting the truth out if that's the truth. I would like a statement from the Aftermath. I feel like I'm just repeating myself at this point. I'd like to move on, but because you brought this up, Abigail, yeah, I absolutely hope that I can get an answer, I can get a response, and yeah, I'm moving on. Regardless of any hate, regardless of any new rumors, regardless of any new people we're going to name and change up the past, I'm not going to comment on that, any of that ever again. And thank you for your super chat. I don't comment on lies and just made up stories for someone's agenda. I'm not interested in that. Yeah, Wendy Brewer, I just want to get to the bottom of it all because of what's happened and what was said and what I believed for the last year. That's all. I hope that you can understand how that would make you feel cringy. It's like, oh, that sucks because I believed that. I believe that to be true. And if I'm wrong and I called Aaron a liar, I absolutely want to make that right, right? Just for my own integrity. Right? I just want to make sure that I take accountability for me. Victoria, thank you for that, babe. That is so kind. Thank you for your super sticker. Going with just what feels right, what feels true for you, I think is really important. And there's always going to be darkness, division, rumors, lies, big groups of people that like the leader said it, so it must be true. I don't just blindly follow that kind of stuff anymore. And I'm not, I don't know, this friend of, I have a friend now that just really, really has just lightened everything for me and made me feel very differently. I think I was raised in a state of fear big time coming out of Scientology. I mean, that's what they do. No, time arc. I do not. And I think that sounds like a rumor to me. No, unless I don't know what you're really hinting at, time arc. I just feel very differently. I feel inspired. I feel like, again, Wendy, I have this in beige too. It's from Target from a long time ago, but you know, I love this kind of a sleeve. Oh, time arc, then the answer is no. I'm sorry, I keep getting thrown off by your questions, and I probably just need to get my words out without looking at the chat. When I do a more serious stream like this, when I do a normal, lighthearted, relatable stream, which is what we're trying to get back to, this kind of shit is not my brand. It's not. Some people feed on conflict. I guess it's kind of what I was trying to get at anyway. I see that. I've zoomed out, and I see that way more clearly now for what it is. I used to get in the muck of it and I used to go, but why? What about this? What about that? I don't feel that way anymore. I label it for what it is, right? Some people thrive on conflict. I don't. Some people thrive on drama. I don't. And the people that thrive on that shit, it gets very confusing and muddy quick, right? Like it becomes a gray area and it's like now we have to divide up and pick this side to be with or that side. That's not what I do. I've never done that. To my knowledge, I don't think that I have changed the direction of this channel ever. It's always been whatever the topic is, whatever the topic is. Sometimes it's heavy, sometimes it's light, sometimes there's 50 topics in one stream, sometimes it's hilarious, sometimes it's really sad, but it's just true real life stuff. It's learning as we go, it's learning lessons about relationships, people, topics, entities, Scientology, right? Nothing's ever really changed here. Oh, that's crazy. Ooh, you saw Rebecca Minkoff in Target today. Yeah, she's a big Scientologist. I don't know what you mean by that, Time Mark. Time Mark, I think you're not really understanding me. I'm not interested in rumors. I'm going to let them, whoever they may be, who thrive on gossip, hate, conflict, I'm going to let those people say what they want to say about me, and we're just going to move forward. They're trying to pull me down into it. They're really trying, and they've succeeded a little because this is the third stream now that I'm talking about it. So they're trying to pull me down into the whys and how come and who can. That's the whole point of this. It's the whole point of this operation. Look over there. Let's look into this situation. Yeah, Holly, that's okay. You're a big purse collector. I understand. That's the whole point of this. We just move forward. I don't have questions for anyone. I'm not trying to figure out why people would lie about me. Why do people hate me? It doesn't matter to me. I'm on a public platform. You're going to get hated. I don't keep tabs on how much hate I get. I just know I get a lot. And it's probably a lot of fake accounts and one person. It's probably a handful of people that make it look like it's 1,000 people, if I had to guess. Tori really set me straight on something. I have joy for the support you have found and someone who really understands. Thank you, baby steps. Me too. And I'm not looking back. And thank you for your super chat. Tori said this on our stream a week ago, and it's worth repeating. Okay. I want you to really hear this. So she worked with a guy, she named him, and I can't remember his name, in OSA way back when, right? This was really fascinating and it clicked with me. It really clicked with me. I love you, Brian Boland. Raymond. Here's my thoughts on this personally. I'm not interested in any other channels I've unsubbed months ago. I'm tired of the bullshit. And that's what I'm here for, are people like Brian Boland. Do you know how many of you are like, can we just get back to business? I'm addressing what they want me to do right now. I'm doing a stream right now for people who don't even give a shit about me, when I should be doing a stream for the people who support and love me. I don't give a shit about those people. But I do need to say this. Tori really, really, really set me straight on something, guys. And I need you to open your ears and listen to this. And I'm loosely basing it. Like I'd have to go back and listen to it, what she said. I can't count all the times Reese has told me, didn't hear, don't care. And it baffles my mind. Raymond, it's the truth. Raymond is one to be able to, I've said that behind the scenes. Raymond will text me something and I will go, I didn't hear and I don't care. He'll go, did so-and-so say this? And I go, I'm out of the loop intentionally. I don't care. That's why they're trying to drag me down into it, because they want me to care. Not going to work. Tori said that this guy who worked in OSA, okay, he created all these fake email accounts. Sounded familiar? Dude created all these fake email accounts and he got the internet fighting. He lit a fire and he got the internet fighting with people. And it was something about LRH. And he got them fighting and bickering and dividing and going back and forth. And he looks at Tori, apparently, right? I'm saying apparently because now I feel bad. I'm like telling a story that I probably should just pull up and play, that she said. He lights a cigarette and he goes, great, let's go to dinner. Now we can go. And she was like, what do you mean? And he goes, oh, well, what I just started will have them fighting for hours. Think, everybody, think. That's all that's happening here. It's not that serious. It's not that deep. You know, the mods are doing this. No, they're not. Reese is doing this. Yes, she is. Mike lied about this. Oh my God. Fire, fire, fire. Throw another dry log on the fire. Let's go to dinner. That'll keep them busy for months. It worked. That is what they do. That's all this is. I'm sorry to put it to you that way, because when you put it that way, it's like, oh, it looks exciting. It's like a circus. It's shiny. It's like, holy shit, look at all of this. There's bright lights everywhere. Everything's shiny. Reese did this. Her mods did this. Nora did that. They did this to Tori. Oh my God. Information overload. Smoke, mirrors. Oh my God. Dude lit up a cigarette and was like, now we can go to dinner. They'll be fighting over that for hours. That was way back then. Sorry, Brian. I was too. That was way back then. What do you think they're doing now? It's been multiplied, right? Yeah, Lumen. I mean, I'm sorry to put it that way, but when you look at it like that, it's like, oh, it's not really as exciting as I thought it was. They're just throwing dry logs on fires. That's all it is. It's not that interesting. It's not that cool. And I am just not that person. I'm not your girl. I'm not a candidate for this kind of a thing. It's boring. I don't get overwhelmed. I don't get excited. I don't start defending myself. Say it again. Say it louder. You want to paint that picture of me? I'll pose for you. Go paint your fucking house with it, right? Like I'm not here to yeah, that's not the case, Orca. And I also see what you're saying and doing there. It's very obvious to me, and I've been set straight about it. And I hope that people who are critical thinkers see that. The ones who are blind followers are constantly going to fight and go, that's not true. Reese is a cult, right? It's not true. That's not true. She's a liar. She's a grifter. She's with Tommy. She's a con artist. They're going to keep spinning that narrative, right? They have to. I'm not here for those people. Shout it from the rooftops. Go say it again. I'm going to sleep just fine tonight. I'm not here to disprove those claims. I don't care what people say about me. It's not that serious. It's just not that big of a deal what people on YouTube are saying. YouTube is a hurricane in a teacup. We started on YouTube. We will not end on YouTube. This is no one's heard of us. No one cares outside of YouTube. This is a very small group of people who spend all day typing. That's all it is. And I've already spent way too much time talking about this, and I said I wouldn't. What needs to happen for this to be over for you? Thank you, Asterix. If it's talking it out with us, that's valid. I think I've talked it out enough. I think I'm on my period and I'm a verbal processor. And once I get going, I flap my gums and I don't stop. And I need someone to be like, Reese, stop. I'm just repeating myself now. I have nothing else to say. What needs to happen for this? I just would like to know, I would like some clarity on that, what I said about the email. I would like to know what's true, just because it is a huge crack in my world when that all happened. My entire life changed. So if I could get clarity and an answer on that, I will. If I can't, some things you'll never get closure on, and I will have to accept and move on from that. So thank you for your question. And I think that's the answer. As far as the hate, the smear campaign against me, we're never going to slow that down, and we're never going to worry about it. I've got bigger and better things this year. I'm lining up. I did it today. I'm lining up speaking engagements I'm doing on other platforms. I am not worried about YouTube. I'm not worried about this. Their reach is not far enough for where I'm going. Joanne Hawley, I choose who I support and have in my life. I don't have the space in my heart for people who can only spew hate when there is much more horrifying things going on around us. And instead of pulling together, they just want division. And it's very sad. It's so cold here, Lumen. I love this comment for many reasons, but because this is mainly our audience right here. These are the people I'm talking to. These are the people I come on. I think you have a healthy attitude about all of this. You need to process it in your way. Asterix, I don't know who you are and I've never seen you, but thank you. I love you. I love you already. And welcome. This is most of your how you guys think. This is called critical thinking. I'm not asking anyone to stay. You are always free to leave and never come back. I was thinking about someone today who I love that has left, and I haven't seen her in a long time. I woke up different today. And Joanne, thank you for that so much. Thank you for the giant super chat. And Joanne is a true friend of mine. I know you'll never leave. I'm not trying to get people to stay. I know who supports me and I know who's fair weather friends. So thank you for this. You didn't have to say it, but it's a beautiful thing to say. Thank you for your super chat. Do you guys remember Ann Casillas? I loved her. She's still around. She just doesn't come in here. And the only thing I remember really clearly about her is she used to say, and I woke up different today. I woke up stronger today. She used to say, kiss those Fred tattoos. And I loved that. And what she was talking about, because now I have more tattoos than I did then. These are my original tattoos. I'm on your side. I'm rooting for you. Those, I haven't thought about it. And I thought about it this morning when I was brushing my teeth and looking in the mirror. And I was like, I love that because you know what that's turned into? It just came to me. This is why I'm going to say what I'm about to say. It just came to me so organically while I was brushing my teeth. This is no longer, I'm on your side. This is, we're on your side. We're rooting for you. It's no longer it's we. And some people hate that. Some people can't stand that. And I love you, Brian. I feel the protection from not only God, but now this community. And I am no longer afraid. I don't worry. I know how many people support and stand with me. That's all I need to know. You guys are rooting for me and you're on my side and you tell me all the time. And it goes both ways. I am also on your side. I am on the side of my mods. These people are amazing. They're full of integrity. They're good people. You can try to tear them down all you want. But again, the proof is just they've been with me forever. They've never caused a drama. And suddenly they're Secret Service agents. I don't know. Suddenly Yadira works for the CIA. And I'm blown away by this. I have Just Joan. By the way, hi, Just Joan. We're not in trouble. We haven't done anything wrong. Nobody can do anything to us. And that's why people get angry. They can't touch us. Thank you, Tudo108. I'm loving the new names. Thank you to the new people who are here. Thank you to everyone who's here. Right? And so that occurred to me strongly this morning. And so as much as this is all coming at us quickly, guys, as much as this is all planned to be this way, it's planned to freak you out and be a lot. There's a lot, right? There's a lot. It was all placed there for, I don't know the reasons, but this was planned. This is very, very, you can tell this was thought out. We've got all the things we're going to show and right. Yes, Viggy. And I'm just going to keep living my life. So you keep saying all the things you want to say. But it occurred to me today that I have switched my prayer to, instead of praying for peace now, Oh, Sherry Davidson. Okay, I love her. I am praying for peace. I've always prayed for peace, but now I've been praying to God all the time. Just help me to get clarity. That's all I'm looking for now. Because there seem to be a lot of illusions. Some I've made in my own mind. I tend to do that. I'm a Cancer sign, but also that other people are doing. And so I just keep saying, please show me clarity, even if it hurts, even if it's painful. Please show me clarity, God, through the illusions. And I mean that. Thank you, Joan. I mean that. Show me clarity through the illusions because I can't have peace. I'm praying for the wrong thing. Hey, Pepper Jelly, I can't get peace. I can't get to a place of peace without clarity. And I realized that not that long ago. I need clarity. Thank you, Patty. And clarity came knocking on my door. And there's so many things that are coming to light that I'm going, that makes sense. And it hurts and it's a lot. Some of it's heavy and some of it you have to sort through, but boom, it was clear. So if that means that we have to lose people, that people follow other people believing the lies, whatever that means, cut them loose. Cut all of that loose because it's not worth the chaos that they bring. I don't want it. I want peace in my life, and I am closer to peace than I've ever been. Hey, Kafik. Hey, Jan. No one's gonna rob me of that ever again. And I certainly. Hey, Nee Polska. I certainly way too easily handed over. Thank you, Asterix. I handed over my power at every turn in my life for as long as I can remember. Scientology uses exactly, Brian Boland. Scientology uses fear and intimidation tactics, and shocking, so does OSA. And they know that about me. And so I know, Nancy, they, of course, are going to use that. They know those are my weak points. It's easy to scare me. In some ways, it's easy to scare me and go, because I've always felt like I've been in trouble forever. And shocking, men have done that to me more. Women don't scare me as much as men. And so, again, shocking, right? The problem is I'm not as afraid anymore. There's nothing that can be done that hasn't already been done to me. And I don't, once I see that, oh my God, I've missed you. I am so glad to see you again, Jules. Thank you for being a member. And I'm just so glad you're okay. I talked to her the other night and I'm just, you have no idea how much we've all been worried about you. I'm serious. We talked about it in every Zoom call. Like we were trying to formulate a plan. We were like, does anybody know her last name? Does anybody know how we can like reach out? I am so happy to see you and I am not the only one. Thank you for being a member. Do you see where I'm going with this? I feel very, very clear. I feel very unafraid. And I think someone said this to me the other day and it really made me look at things differently. A lot of these people who are making all this shit up, they're small people with a megaphone. Again, I was like, what an interesting way to see it. That's all this is. It's just small people trying to be loud. And if you believe it, or if you're easily scared or loudness triggers you, I can see how that could get to you. It doesn't for me anymore. I have made it this far. Yes, hurt people do hurt people. I've made it this far, and I want to share something that I saw. Do you remember the cool reel that I played? Um, Reflections, you're not invisible. Hey, Amy. Thank you, Amy. Do you remember the reel that I played the other day, and I've been playing it repeatedly? That woman saying it has to be good for you. Should I just play it? I mean, it's like 20 seconds. Hey, Original Ann, this is my favorite new thing. But she said something the other day, and it really hit me. And I need you guys to know this. I sent it to myself, and so I have so many new messages on Messenger. I don't know where it is. There it is. This isn't very long, so for those that don't want to hear it, you won't have to wait long. I absolutely love this, and this applies so much to all of us, okay?
Just because it's good doesn't mean it's good for you. This doesn't just apply to food, it can apply to people. Oh, they may have been good, but are they good for you? What about business? Business is going so good. I'm making all kind of money. All money ain't good money. Is that business really good for you? What about working out? My goal has always been to run a marathon. Will that marathon training be good for you? What about family? But that's my mother. Is your mother good for you? Everything that's good is not always good for you.
I think that is a very, very powerful. Not everyone's going to feel that way. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. For me, that's incredibly powerful, and it applies so much to my life going forward as a public person on YouTube. I'm not looking to the left, to the right. I'm not looking at all of those things anymore. It's, yeah, Original Ann, I know. I'm so happy to see her. Hey, Trixie, is it good for you? That's all I'm interested in. I'm not interested in like, hey, Reese, this person said this. You might want to address it. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in what is good for me. And people who tear me down are not good for me. Now, something else that this had to have been a God thing for me this morning. And I'm not trying to bring God into this. I don't want to be disrespectful to people who don't. I'm not trying to push this. Okay. But as I'm brushing my teeth and I start thinking about what Ann Casillas said to me, which is remember those tattoos. Well, now I remember those tattoos, but I remember them in bulk, right? Because you guys root for me every day and you guys are on my side. Oh, Erica, I know. She made another reel and it popped into my head this morning because I listened to it yesterday. She is she's like the most like healthy person I've ever seen. She's like a yoga person. She's the woman has like a pure six pack. It's insane. Her body is like nothing I've ever seen. And I saw her make a video yesterday and it said something that again, it was like the student is ready, the teacher appears type of thing. She said, stop messaging me. I want you guys to quit private messaging me. What yeah, Victoria, like a good list of foods or what workouts should I be doing this year? And I thought that's weird, but she hadn't gone into explaining it yet. And she goes, stop asking me what is good for me to eat, what I shouldn't eat, because she's obviously an expert on this thing, this topic. And she goes, because, and I was like, oh my God, it hit me hard. She said, I'm not going to give you a list of things. I'm not going to tell you what workouts work until none of that will matter. She said, you're never going to follow it. She said, unless you believe in yourself. You're never going to follow a fitness routine. You're never going to take your health seriously. You're never going to just like stick to some list on a refrigerator of what you should be eating and counting calories. She said, until you believe, really believe in yourself. And I was like, oh my God. Again, hi, kid. Kia? She is dead right. That applies to what's happening here. I'm not interested in addressing anything else because it's too late. I believe in me. So call me a liar, call me a grifter, call me a fraud, call me a child abuser, call me everything. Double down on that shit. Do it hard. It's too late. I'm not afraid anymore, and I believe in me. I really do. I'm not flustered. I'm not freaking out. I'm not going, oh my God, I have to come up with a plan of attack back. Oh my God, I have to clap back at this now. I have to say this. What am I going to do? Nothing. I was overlooking. That is what I'm saying, Ty Mark. I was overlooking the obvious. And to me, that applies to every aspect of your life. Why are you going to follow any routine? If you don't believe in you, what difference does it make? It doesn't. Hey, Jeanette Brown, when I was married to Jeff and it got combative and abusive, I didn't believe that I could leave, and I didn't. I was like, I'm not going to ever be able to get out of here. I can't get out of here financially. I can't, I just was like, I can't. And then over time, I was like, I can do this. I have people behind me to help me, just like I do now. You absolutely can. It's all a mindset. You have to believe in yourself. I don't care if it's a new weight loss routine. I don't care if it's divorcing somebody and cutting out toxic people. I don't care if it's the biggest, loudest rumors under the sun about you. Who cares? It's not real. None of this is real. This is YouTube. This is just a bunch of people who have way more time on their hands than they should, making up lies. I don't believe them anymore. And it's not that I believed them, but I felt like I had to put the truth out there. I don't. Doesn't matter. Absolutely doesn't matter what people say anymore. Their words, consider the source. They're empty names. They're bots. They're OSA. They're not even real names. There's no photos with it. What are we doing? What is this? What are we doing? It isn't real. And I really wanted to pass that on to you guys because it was so much, I don't know. It was just weird. I woke up this morning and I felt very different. And it felt like a gift. And I was like, I have been asking for clarity. I've been praying for clarity. And it hit me about what Fred always said to me. And it hit me about what that woman said, believing in yourself. And then it hit me hard about the people who have stayed with me. That's all that matters, is believing in myself and the people who believe in me. The people who hate me always hated me. Yes, Amy, that's it. There's no scheme behind this. There's nothing going on. They want you to think that. It's clarity. It's not true. It's not the truth. I don't need to explain myself. I stand in it. I stand in the truth. I'm not worried about what other people say. And I just wanted to make that a very strong point because we're going to lose people. Sadly, stepping into the light will expose and we'll lose some people. It's worth it to me to move forward and cut out the toxicity, cut out the bullshit, cut through the bullshit, and we're just going to keep living our life. That's the key. There's a lot of people who don't want me to do that. There's a lot of people who want me to get in and fight and get into the mud, and I'm not. I'm just going to keep living my life. I have a lot of plans for myself. I think there are bigger plans ahead for me, and I'm going to let that guide me. But how am I supposed to move forward if I keep getting pulled back into the bullshit? But you said this, but they said this, but this says this. We're moving forward. We don't even talk to those people anymore. Did anyone even think of that? Like, those aren't even my friendships. Those aren't even people I value. I don't give a shit about those people. Why would I get pulled back into what they are saying and they are showing? I don't even speak to those people. Why do I owe anything to any of the people who are asking me questions? I don't. I owe my time and loyalty to the people who have shown me their time and loyalty. That's it. That is truly my job. This is what I get paid to do. I don't get paid to come out here and go, but let me show you the proof. Oh my God, I'm not a liar. No, I don't get, we're not doing that. I'm here to move forward with the people who have shown me the love and loyalty over the years. We're not here for haters. We never have been. I'm here for you guys, just like you're here for me. And we walk in that. We move forward with our head held high in that. I'm in the light. I'm not interested in what you have to say that's dark. And I'm not going to let you spin it either and go, see, she won't answer the question. We've seen it. We see ya. What did Jack Nicholson say in that movie? Sell crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here. And we are. We're good. We're good. We're more healed than that. It's just a matter of being healed and seeing through what people do. Not buying it. Not taking the bait. Not doing it. We walk forward now. Liz Triggs, here's to the clarity of knowing who you are, setting boundaries, and truly finding peace and knowing in your heart, I am who I am. This is me. Take me or leave me. I am good either way. That is beautiful. That's what Tori told us. And I walk in everything Tori told me. That woman is more inspiring than anyone I can think of that I've met anytime recently in my life. She spoke pure truth. She was very much, all right, Yadira, thanks. She owned who she is. She was unapologetic about it, right? Thank you, Liz Trix. That's beautiful. I won't forget it. And thank you for your super chat. The only thing I will add to what Liz Trix said, the only thing is I saw a reel the other day that said this, and I agree with this. I am who I am. Like the foundation of me is set. I am who I am. I'm always going to be silly. I'm always going to make dark jokes. I was raised by George Carlin and Hannibal Lecter. Those things aren't going to change. But I am a huge believer and advocate for therapy, mental health, and bettering yourself, taking accountability when you need to, being a good person, doing the right thing. I wasn't always a good person, but I'm really trying to be now. And the only thing I'll say is I don't want to settle in, I am who I am. This is just who I am. Well, it is, but I also always want to get better. And I always want to treat people really well. I want to be dead one day and people go, oh my God, she inspired me to do this. She made me feel better about this. I do not want to be known for spreading darkness and chaos and rumors and division and tearing people down. I don't want to be known for that. That's what Scientologists do. And I'm not a Scientologist. I don't stand with Scientology. I'm moving out of the Scientology realm in many ways going forward because I would rather use my voice for advocacy and cyberbullying. It's kind of a big thing for me. I've been cyberbullied a lot. I know a lot about it. And mental health. That's where it's at for me. I'm really interested in, of course, any kind of domestic abuse, child abuse. Like I'm hooking my wagon to a lot of charities this year that like I said, I've been telling you I'm working with. And I really am a big believer in charities and foundations. I am. I really think there's a lot of opportunity there to be the light and work with charities on those topics. I'm interested in bettering myself and spreading the truth about cyberbullying. It's not going anywhere and it's ugly. Yeah, a lot of people don't like therapy, and I'm a big, big, big advocate for therapy. Thank you, Carolyn Peters. I believe that. I think this is just the beginning of my path. You owe us nothing. You owe yourself the truth, and that is all that matters. Live and love through your own truth, and that's what you do. Yes. And for those who still want to tear me down, they thrive in conflict. It's not that serious. It's not that hard to see. People who don't want to get better, people who only want to attack, people who want to point and go, but you're lying, you're a grifter, you're this. They're only, that's what they thrive on. They don't want to get better. They're not interested in that. They want to see people's demise. There's two kinds basically of people who are interested in accountability, getting better. And then there's the kinds who just go, fight, a fight. What's going on? Pop your popcorn. I've never been interested in that shit. Gossip fest, gossipy people. Blech. I'm not interested in it. Yeah, that's true, Raymond. I kind of agree with that. Hey, Hux.
Yeah.
Can you let your sister out, please? That's a great point. And I haven't seen you in a while. I always feel like when the haters start ramping up, it's because they're just trying to advertise. It's all marketing. I think so too. Thank you, Marty Jewell. I've been here since day one. Watching your change of heart, growth, awareness, love, forgiveness is amazing. I could go on. Excited to see where your life will go. Thank you for saying that. And I'm a big believer in forgiveness. It's interesting that you say that because true, Vicky C. Thanks, Hux. Me too. I'm enjoying women creators who are resisting being turned on each other. It's so dated. It's pretty dated. The women who are still doing it, I think, are going to feel silly one day. It's pretty outdated at this point. It's like antiquated to me. It's like, oh, you still do that? They still make that version of like women who play a game of telephone and like spread hate and lies. We're going forward. I agree with this because I grew up. My dad said this. We don't forgive in Scientology. That's been a thing in my household for as long as I can remember. He would say, LRH says, now I've never seen this policy, to be honest. I've never seen it in writing, but I'm assuming my dad probably was telling the truth because he followed everything LRH said. He said, LRH says, we don't forgive. Forgiveness accepts the badness of the act. Yes, I'm hearing that. Open my eyes. I didn't know that. Forgiveness accepts the badness of the act. We don't forgive. And for most of my adult life, going into my adulthood, I've always felt that way. We don't forgive. Oh, Trixie, I love that. And so I have always felt that way. I've always heard that in my mind. Like forgiveness accepts the badness of the act. We don't do that. Well, that's just like everything else I learned in Scientology. It's not only is that not true, it's entirely the opposite of that. Forgiveness is very important. I believe in forgiveness. Forgiveness. Hey, Renee B. Forgiveness. I hope the new job's going well, babe. Forgiveness gives you a release, not just the person. It lightens your heart to be able to forgive. So I forgive myself for all of the things I didn't know that I was taught in Scientology. I forgive all of the other ex-Scientologists. I've said that. I make room for them because of all the things we didn't know. Right? I forgive my dad for being a terrible father. It has proven to be the right thing to do because I feel so much lighter. I don't carry the weight of those things anymore. It's forgiveness is releasing you from a prison. It lets things go, right? It makes you feel so much more like you took accountability. You're moving on from that. You're not mad at the person anymore. Getting a straight answer from the aftermath regarding the email concerns me because they don't care for Aaron. Well, that's the problem. It's not just that they don't care for Aaron, it's that this entire community is divided up. Everybody's picked a side. I don't blame the aftermath for not liking Aaron. Aaron hates the aftermath, right? Like they've both gone at each other. That's what I mean. Everybody's divided. And that's unfortunate. I may never get an answer about that. And I may just have to not have closure on it. But again, if I'm wrong, I take back absolutely calling him a liar about that. It's not right. It's not fair. If that's the truth, then I take it back. I don't have a problem doing that. I don't have a problem being wrong. Yeah, forgiveness is for you so you can heal and move on. Doesn't mean we condone the offense. It releases from bitterness. Yes, West Coast Fancy Nancy. So I'm just saying, I have, in these few short years, it's because of you guys. I am incredibly grateful to this channel. I'm grateful to this audience who has loved and supported me. We have learned so much. I release, I let go, I forgive. Past is past. I bless those who wrong me. I don't hold grudges. This is my gift to myself. It's an absolute gift for you. Being bitter is you're paying for that. It's only harming you. And we talked about that the other day. Heather Carr, we've been talking about that. Yeah. Thank you, Heather. I'm always here. Sometimes on the replay, I work a lot or I'm busy in school and work. Well, I totally get that. I just appreciate you still being here. And thank you to the replay crew. Okay. Thank you. Open my eyes. There were multiple videos by Mike. Yours was a tiny piece. Thank you, Tony P. The question, open my eyes, is why now? Why are we pointing this at me in the first place? I'll be fine. But I question that. I think it's important to question things. And for my own curiosity, I question that. Where is this coming from? I haven't spoken to anyone really in the ex-Scientology community. I haven't streamed with anyone besides Tori, right? So where is this coming from? Is it because I streamed with Tori? I don't know. And to say Mike wasn't being honest about a lot of things, that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to address that because I know nothing else about Mike Rinder. Never knew him personally. Not going to get into the guy's business. That's his business, right? And he's passed away. So I'm not here to attack a person who's passed on. Even if I find out that it was a lie, then I will make my peace with that. But I'm not going to attack Mike Rinder for that. It's unfortunate. And it makes me very sad. But I find it disrespectful to attack someone who's passed away. I don't need to do that. I will just internalize it, make my peace with it, and forgive the situation and apologize to Aaron for calling him a liar. That's the best I can do. But I'm not going to attack the character of Mike Rinder. So we won't be doing that here. I don't know what you mean by that, Tony P. Yeah, Linda, unfortunately, we may not get an answer. I hope the Aftermath Foundation puts out some kind of a statement. I really do hope for that just because it seems like the right thing to do. But I can't control. I can't control what comes out of other people's mouths. I can't control the actions of people. I can't control what people do. He sees the same scared woman you were when he outed you. You made so many steps forward and have grown so much. Just like Fred, we are all on your side and we are rooting for you. Thank you, DNV. That's such a nice thing to say. I know at this point who roots for me and who doesn't. And like I said, it feels so good. It feels really, really good to... Yeah, I don't know, Heather. I don't know why that's being said. It doesn't matter. It's something bigger that they're trying to stir up, and I'm not going to take the bait. Erica, I love you, babe. And thank you for your text the other day. That was really, really nice. Thank you to everybody who's reached out and just been so kind to me. Shelly, yeah, again, I just want to repeat what Shelly just said and I said. We're not going to speak to Mike Rinder's character. I don't know him. I do not speak to people I don't know, right? I agree with this very much. Hey, Kimberly Hallman. Aaron was waiting because he didn't want to call out a dying man. I think it's more about Mike than you. I love you too. And that very well may be true. I considered that, just so everyone understands. I hadn't said that, but I considered that earlier before I ever went live. I thought, why didn't Aaron dispute this when it came out? Possibly for obvious reasons, right? Mike Rinder was clearly actively sick, very sick. And maybe out of respect for Mike, Aaron didn't come out swinging. And I could see that too. The only question I have there that I'll probably never get an answer to is, why did I have to see this in real time with the rest of you a couple of days ago? I saw it yesterday. Someone sent it to me. So why couldn't Aaron at least have sent me that email privately and said, hey, here's the proof. What Mike said isn't true. I get not doing it for the world. To be quite honest, this didn't need to be a YouTube dispute. But why not just send it to me and say, hey, this involves you, and I don't want you to think otherwise. So I need to clear this up right now because I'm not lying like he says I'm lying. That would have been a path I would have chosen. I don't know why Aaron chose not to do that. And I'm not even going to say because, he's a jerk. I don't know what his reasons were. Obviously, he had his reasons. I'm not going to attack Aaron. I know a lot of you want me to attack Aaron. Even Aaron might want me to attack Aaron, right? Like, I think a lot of people thrive in conflict. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. But I do question. I don't know if Aaron blocked me on the phone. He blocked me on his channel. So I'm going to assume he also blocked me on his phone, which I don't need to talk to Aaron personally. It just makes me question if he did not dispute that because Mr. Rinder was sick and dying, which is fair. And I think that's very respectful of Aaron if that's why he chose not to. I just wish I had known about it. It would have smoothed things over for me. It made me feel very dirty and uncomfortable ever since Mike said it. And I just want the truth. It hurts my feelings either way. Somebody lied, and nobody likes liars, and it makes me feel sad either way. And if Mike misspoke or lied, then that's too bad. I wish he hadn't. And again, I have no problem apologizing for that. I don't want to call someone a liar when I was wrong. Debbie, I have always told my children, at the end of the day, if you can honestly say you love and like the person in the mirror, you are heading in the right direction and make good choices. I love that. And this reminds me of what I always tell Huxley. How you treat people and your character matters way more than anything else. That's a beautiful thing to tell your kids, Debbie Love and Life. Thank you for your super chat. I'm happy to see you. I rarely get to see you in a live. Thank you for that. That was very kind of you and a very good message. Abigail, your email did not come across negatively at all. I love you. And that's why I responded. And I said, I absolutely love you either way. I'll always love you, Abigail. And I understand for some of you, this makes things hard and awkward, and I don't want it to. I am not upset with Aaron right now. I'm not. I have made my peace with Aaron. I really have. I'm not upset. I look at him differently than I used to. He's hurt. He gets attacked too, guys. It sucks to get attacked either way. It sucks. It's part of the job. I've always said that to people who are YouTubers like Tommy. I'm like, well, it's part of the job. I mean, that's just how I look at it. You're never going to not get hate or attacked when you're here on YouTube. It's part of the gig. You swallow it. You move on. You move past it. They never supported you anyway. Don't waste time on people who hate you anyway. Julie, I don't know. The truth is none of us know. Caroline in Canada, I don't know. I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know why it's suddenly here, but it is, and we have to deal with things as they come. But I want to make that clear. I'm not here to trash Aaron. It's not my style. It's not my thing. I'm actually quite bad at those streams because it's so It's not organic for me. It feels very disingenuous. I don't do that kind of content. So it's not natural for me. I can do it. I just don't want to do it. And honestly, I feel like Aaron gets enough hate. I don't need to throw that dry log on the fire. I just don't. I'm not here to expose anybody. I'm not here to do any of that anymore. I've done those streams, guys. We all remember. Never doing that shit again. I learned my lesson hardcore in a very, very humbling way. It humbled me, right? It's you. I want to use my voice for good, and YouTube to me is not the place to poison and throw shots at people. It speaks so much to your character. Like it shines a light right back on you when you do shit like that. People don't really see it that way because people who thrive in conflict go, ooh, tea, gossip. I'm here for it. I don't look at it that way. I look at it as you just really hurt your own character by doing that. I don't need to do that. Hey, blue girl. Trixie, it shows how Scientology truly messes up some folks, and you are an example to them of what therapy does for your healing. Onward and upward. Thank you for that, and thank you for your super chat. She's absolutely right, but I would say that I'm still very, very broken in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways, right? I mean, Scientology really, really packs a punch. It does a number on people. I'm thankful to Aaron because he brought you to us. I am too. There's a lot of qualities about Aaron that I will always miss. I miss your good times. I know things are different now. But we are not going to rewrite history and go, Aaron's a piece of crap now. So no. I will always miss that Aaron. I think he was hilarious. I think we had the best chemistry bantering together on streams. He made me laugh. I made him laugh. Like even just thinking about it brings such a smile to my face. I will always miss those days. They're over. They're over. And I get that, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it's like saying, well, why are you talking about this? Your husband passed away. Because I think about the memories all the time and it keeps me going. It makes me happy. I choose to look at those memories when I think of Aaron. I absolutely, yes, golf ball butt. Oh my God. And we all almost fell out of our chairs in that stream. There was definitely love, light, and laughter. There was a time during all of that. And I will always miss that about Aaron. Like I think he has so many good qualities that I don't want to trash him even if you told me to. Because there's so many things about Aaron that I'm like, he is such a character. Yes, all of us peed our pants with those streams. Aaron told me that Jesus read the Constitution. Do you remember the stream where I was like, Aaron was like, does the Bible have a dictionary in the back? And I was like, did Jesus write the Bible? Is there a Bible, second Bible? Like, do you remember us laughing through that? Like the ignorance, how we just ex-Scientologists like did not know that stuff. Those things, those game nights. Do you remember the funny hats we used to wear? Like all of those things makes me feel like I'm just going to choose to cling to those memories. I don't want to think about the Aaron and the bad situations that are going on right now. I'm just going to choose to stick to the positive. And if you want to call that Reese is in denial, you can. But there's so many things. We did a lot of the hats. Remember the hats? You all brought lots of joy. There's so many. We did a lot of streams together and just the laughter alone. Like there were some streams we just couldn't even get through without laughing. We just made each other laugh. We were a good partnership for that. And why not just look at it in that light? I choose to be the light. I don't want to cling to all the things that are going on now. Oh my God, I remember that. Yeah, the hats were hilarious. I almost wish I could play some of those clips. They were do you remember the ones with Sterling and Mike Brown? And Sterling did that game of like who's worse. Remember we had to like vote on it and Aaron lost in most of them. Oh my God, there's a clip. And the question was something like, if everybody was burning in a house or something, who would who would like knock everyone down to get out first. And it was like a tie between me and Aaron, and we were laughing about it. And Aaron was like, Reese would try to, we would be like tearing each other down to like push each other into the fire to get out. Like those were hilarious. It sucks that we had to lose that. It sucks that we all had to, not just Aaron, but like Sterling and Mike Brown. I remember Liz Gale was on one of them. Oh my God. Those were hilarious. Like they made me laugh so hard. The ones where we had to like guess whatever it was. Remember the one with the car? It was like a carburetor. And Aaron said that I had to like describe a carburetor to Sterling, and I didn't know what that was. And remember, I was like, it's a part of a car. And Aaron was laughing so hard. And Sterling was like, car door, the hood, the tires. And I was like, it's a car part. And he was like, gas can. Like it was so, Aaron was laughing so hard through that. Those were the days. That was the fun times. And I'm here for the fun times. Now it's just me making my own times fun, but we manage, we do it just fine. So yeah, Jesus wrote the Constitution and I fucking believed him. I'll always remember the stream where I feel like you guys did a deep dive on Little House on the Prairie. Do you remember when we did, now I'm just, all these memories are flooding back to me. Do you remember when we did the one, the show that was like from the 70s? It was like the Bill of Rights song. I didn't watch, was it a show? It was like a kids show. And it was like, we were watching those to try to teach us about history because we didn't know anything. I remember screaming, Jesus inspired the Constitution. He made me so mad when he told me Jesus, Schoolhouse Rock. Remember, that's what was like our starting point to learn things like children. I was so pissed at him when he told me Jesus wrote the Constitution. Because remember how serious his face was? I was like, he did? He was like, yeah. I was like, really? Like Jesus wrote that? I was like, is that right? And I really felt weird about it, but I wasn't sure. And his serious face was on so good. His game face was on so good that I was like, I did not know that. And it like took me a minute to come around. Yeah, I mean, let's all do a favor right here. It just pays to just hang on to those memories. It doesn't pay to hate. Who gives a shit about? I'm not interested in the back and forth. I'm interested in how much fun we used to have. Imagining you and Aaron running out of a burning building, trying to trip each other to get out. I know, Lady O, it was the funniest stream. That was so hilarious. Oh my God, Abigail. Those were that game. Debbie Zito said it was called Bad People. You guys having to vote on that game was the funniest shit of my streaming life, I think. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones that Sterling would name off. He would rattle off. Oh my God. Can you guys think of any of them? Oh, Marissa Martin. There were so many funny ones that like Aaron and I would tie on. I remember the one that was like, if you had to bury a body, who would get called? And Mike Brown, I think, won that one because he was in the military. And remember the one that was like, who would pass a lie detector test? I feel like Aaron won that one. No, Mike, I think, won that one. Mike Brown. Sterling was really good at the games. Can we do game night here? With who? I miss Riesling Sundays too. Yeah. When we were playing games on game night and eating candy corn, I still died on that night, the golf ball butt thing. When Aaron said, oh my God, when he said, what did he say? He was trying to describe the word cellulite, wasn't he? And he said, oh my God, he said, it's like when you have little holes in your butt. And I was like, what? Do you remember when he tried to describe cellulite? And I think that's what he said. He was like, he goes, this one is like Aaron. I was like, Aaron, didn't I even say a couple times? I was like, Aaron, Oh my God. What was the other one? When he had to describe Sterling had the word volleyball, and we had to try to get him to say volleyball, and he said handball. I was like, what the hell is handball? Like, that's not even a word. Do you remember? Like, he was just making shit up. Aaron was like, handball. I was like, what? What is handball? I don't know if they are Riley's human, but the cottage cheese butt, yeah. When he was like, the word was, I'm pretty sure the word was cellulite, and he was like, this is when you have. He was all serious about it too. He had to describe it to me, and he was like, this is when you get little holes in your butt, and I was like, that freaked me out. I was like, what? He was like, it's when you have little holes in your butt. I was like, the fuck are you talking about? What in the STDs is he talking about? I was like, gonorrhea? Like, I'm not sure what gives you holes in your butt. Diverticulitis? I'm not sure. Oh yeah. When I would try to make him say cooter, and remember he would stop himself. He would even put up a comment and not read it first, and it would have the word cooter, and he'd be like, I'm not saying that, you can say it. And then people would super chat the word cooter to try to make him say it. And then he got comfortable saying cooter because he said it was a turtle. Yeah. So guys, it's not that deep. Handball's a real thing. 2 teams of 7 players each pass the ball using their hands. See, I didn't even know that. Hey, Sharon Valdez. Reese, I'm begging you, please do a game night of movies and music we can all play. I mean, we could. I mean, there's no reason we couldn't do it with the crowd. I don't know how I would do that. I don't know what games I still have. I'd have to look and see because a lot of that stuff was from Kansas City. I know we wanted to play that one. What was that one game? Oh my God. The Schoolhouse Rock thing. What was that one game that he said we couldn't play because it was like it would demonetize us? Something human, or like you guys all play it. I've never played it. We were like brother and sister, 100%. Aaron, absolutely. I've never had a brother. I have stepbrothers. Aaron, absolutely 100%. Like, I feel like we were separated at birth. Like during those times, I was like, he's so annoying to me. Like, he is such a brother. It used to make me crazy. Crimes Against Humanity. Yes. Yeah, that's true. Colton Crims game night. I need a card. I don't think we're doing Colton Crims. Tommy is doing, I don't know if he's going on other channels now. I'm not sure if he's doing that. I feel like something just flew into my eye, but he is doing like 3 streams a day on his channel. And I'm not sure if he's doing other channels. So oh my God, what just happened? I don't know if it's a cat hair. Hey, Rue. It just seems to me that he's got too much going on with his growth on his channel. And I'm really happy for him. He doesn't seem to have much time. But we could play it. We could do it with the audience. I don't know about Cards Against Humanity. I've never played it. I just remember Aaron saying it would demonetize us. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything about the game. I don't know if it's like super dirty. I don't know why, to be honest, that would demonetize us, only because we say all the words here and I don't get demonetized. So I'm not sure, but I'd have to know what that game is, and I don't know. So that's how I'm going to choose. I remember that, Abigail. This is how seriously I'm taking it. I'm going to choose to, what about Would You Rather? Yeah, we could play a game with the audience. I mean, if we could do that, I would totally do that. Oh, it can get really dirty. Okay. Reese would be hilarious at Cards Against Humanity. Can we do it? Like, do you guys think we could, well, let me ask you this. Do you have to have a bunch of people to play it? Could I play it with the audience? I know Donna Cooper said, you guys had me in tears laughing. That's the Aaron that I choose to remember. That's the Aaron I choose to remember. The fun-loving, brotherly type Aaron. Shit has absolutely hit the fan. Sadly, that relationship has come to an end. Some people are just in your life for a season, but I'm not going to wish the worst on Aaron. I'm going to choose to look at Aaron in that light and move on. Just move on. And again, if I'm wrong, I absolutely apologize to him for that. I called him a liar. I take that back. I don't want to call anybody a liar that is not. And if that is true and we can't get any other proof, like say the aftermath doesn't come out with any kind of a response or give me an answer, then I'm just going to assume that that is true. That email is true, and I apologize for calling him a liar. I don't want to call anybody a liar that isn't a liar. I've never played Pictionary. I've never really played any games because I was raised by myself, and it's not like I grew up in a family that had family game night. So that would be fun. We could look into playing some kind of a game for sure. Yeah, we're just going to move forward, Shelly, and I'm not going to be pulled back into the hate. So, guys, just to prepare you, I actually do want to make this clear. If anybody continues to come out with "we hate Reese" videos, and we've got receipts on Reese and hateable Reese and all of those things, and she's the worst, and we've got a whole new bomb drop of all this stuff on her, one, be prepared. I'm sure it's coming. It feels as though that might be coming. I think we're on a roll about it. Once it starts, it usually doesn't stop. I've been through enough hate campaigns, and there seems to be a pattern once it starts. So prepare for all the old haters, cue the old haters to get their microphones ready. By the way, usually people I've never met in my life who tend to be experts on me and my inner workings of my life. Prepare for that, and prepare for just a whole wave of it. I always do. My mods are ready for it, and I won't be speaking to it. I won't be looking for it. I won't care. I'm going to continue to live my life. I'm just going to keep living my life. I don't, that shit is never going to go away. They're happy as little pigs in shit, right? Thriving on conflict. That's all. I'm going to choose to move forward. I choose to live my life, be the bigger person, however you want to call it. But I'm going to remember the people I do know, like Aaron, actually, I know, right? I'm just going to choose. Hold on. Okay. Oh my God. I just saw a flashlight in a window right there. And then I just saw a guy walk by, and I heard a car door, and Bo's probably about to bark because he just heard it. He's looking at the window. Thank God he didn't see that. My adrenaline just shot through my head. I thought, oh my God, who breaks in with a flashlight, by the way? Like, don't you want to be hidden? It was Amazon. I saw the back of his vest, and I saw the little check mark, and it's probably Bo's bones that I ordered because he was low. And I almost just shit my pants, but we're good. We're good. Everything's good. I just checked my vitals, feels normal. Holy hell. They use me for marketing. They make money on me. They cash in on it. I seem to be a cash cow. I like to say that Aaron won't bring it up again, but I was wrong the last time I said that. So I'm not trusting myself anymore when it comes to Aaron. Abigail, Aaron is free to do whatever he wants to do. So if that's the path that he chooses to attack me, I won't be watching it. I won't care. And that's just, I'm going to choose to remember him like how I knew him. I don't know Aaron now. Debbie Zito. I don't know Aaron now. Like, do you ever have an old friend that was a friend that's not a friend anymore? I can't speak to his life now. I don't know who he is anymore. I don't know the ins and outs. I don't watch him, and that's okay. But I'm going to choose to remember Aaron the way that I knew Aaron, which was hilarious, brotherly type. And that's all there is to it. And it's just not that serious. Nicole Bell, he's somebody I used to know that I'm going to choose that is a hilarious guy. He made me laugh. Robin W., rest in peace. Yes, to that relationship. I'll miss it forever. But sadly, we do have to say goodbye to people that we'll miss forever. That happens. It's just for the best. You're the only YouTuber I watch, so I only hear about it here. I watch you because of your growth, and you make me laugh. Nicole Bell, that is really, really kind. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Abigail, I'm hoping you're right. I think everyone would be tired of it. I certainly am. Julie, I am too, but you do have a choice. You don't have to watch it. I still haven't watched it. I don't watch exposés on me. I don't need to. You know, it's one of the reasons like my closest friends don't watch my channel. They don't need to. I talk to them. They know me. They don't need to come here to watch me. I know me. I don't need to go watch a total stranger do hate on me. It doesn't make any sense. They don't. It's kind of creepy how many people claim to know everything about me and they've never met me in my life. That creeps me the F out. Anita Card, I remember you telling us about that. That makes me sad, and I'm sorry. Hey, Stacy Toms, room raid again. That's hilarious when it's just Stacy. She did this last time. She was like, room raid from Nora's channel, and it was just Stacy Toms. I was like, oh, that's thank you. That was so funny. Yeah, Rue, you just pick and choose who you want to watch. And I saw something the other day that said, be careful. Hey, Silver Lining, be careful who you choose as friends. Hey, Molly Moon, because you really do surround yourself, whoever you surround yourself with is who you become. This is probably why I don't have a whole lot of friends that I allow access to me, because I'm very choosy now about that. Thank you and welcome in, everybody. I mean it. Thank you for supporting me and being here. While you're in here, please hit subscribe. I guess hit the like button. The people say to do that. Hey, Kimberly Martin, Stephanie with a PH. Welcome in, everybody. Wow. Claire Evans, thank you for being here. Hey, Jojo. I love room raids. That's kind of cool. Wow. I don't get those. I'm usually all by myself. Yes, love to the mods for sure. What was I just saying? Oh, you have a choice who you watch, just like you have a choice where you eat. You have a choice in your healthcare. Choose wisely. I don't watch poison. I don't watch toxicity. I can't believe you remember that, Reese. About your friend? Of course I remember that. I remember you telling me about that. I do have a pretty good memory. Been a watcher from the beginning, just a viewer usually. Stephanie with a PH, I remember you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for speaking up, guys. I love it when you engage in the chat. That's pretty much what this channel is about. I don't usually do a topic, and everything I say is off the cuff. So sometimes I think, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have said that. But that's kind of my favorite thing about this channel. I don't have a script. I don't know what I'm going to go. I don't know what I'm going to say just as much as you don't. That can be kind of fun. It's like Russian roulette. Baby Steps just gifted 5 memberships, and I love it when you guys gift memberships. Thank you for that, Baby Steps. I love you, girl. I didn't know you were still here. Thank you for doing that. So that's the gist. And I want to thank everybody who has stayed with me. It's the people, like I said, I don't, well, let me just look because I saved something. The only people I owe my loyalty to are those who never made me question theirs. I want you to carry that into your own life. I think that's a beautiful thing, because I think especially women feel like we have to over-explain, right? If someone says, doubts you or something, I feel like we have to jump to that to stand up for ourselves or whatever it is. No. And Honey Lou, just because I love being here and growing. I love you, Honey Lou, and I'm glad you're here. I think about you every time I walk past that apron you made for me in my kitchen. The only people I owe my loyalty to are those who never made me question theirs. Thank you, Henry's World today. Hey, Linda. Thank you for showing your support, Linda. Thank you, Carolyn Peters. Buffy, don't worry about it. You never have to apologize to me. Yeah, Kat. I'm going to say it again. Guys, this is very, very, very true. Remember this. Stop yourself. It's almost an automatic to have to feel like you have to explain yourself and like, well, then why can't you answer this? Well, maybe you should. I've seen that. Hey, Bunny Fufu, welcome back. Patricia, I'm glad you're here. Just remember that. You don't have to explain anything. And just because you don't explain something doesn't make you a liar. It makes you solid with yourself. I don't have to tell you, especially someone who doubts you anyway. That's what I'm saying. People who are not loyal to you anyway, why do I need to explain to you something? You fucking hate me. You're going to hate me again, right? No matter what. If I run into a burning building to save people, you're still going to fucking question it. It's talent to go off the cuff. Thank you, Rue. That's really kind. People have said that before. I agree with this, Dip Me in Glitter. So here's the thing, and I haven't seen you in forever. Someone doesn't have to like you or love you, so let's all just not show hate. So true. So true. And don't set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. You don't have to over-explain. You don't have to people please. The only people, guys, yeah, don't attend every fight you're invited to either. The only people I owe my loyalty to are those who never made me question theirs. I love that, Jen H. Thank you, Bunny Fufu. That's a beautiful thing to say. Got a therapy appointment tomorrow. Watching you reminded me of how important it is. I have therapy tomorrow too. I'm really excited about it. You guys have all shown me your loyalty and love. Hey, rocks in a box. That's it. You are who I'm here for. And all the new people that come in and are just kind and warm. I don't owe anything to these people who are leaving me hateful comments going, you're a liar, you're a fraud. You've drank. Oh, I got a great quote. I read it today. I wrote it down. When you have drank enough Kool-Aid, you start to only want that Kool-Aid. A friend of mine said that to me. You've drank enough of it that you just follow whatever it is that you read, you heard. You're not willing to open your mind. You're not willing to see the light in any other way. You won't examine it in any other angle. You won't look at the facts in any other direction. I'm not here for those people. That's like fighting people about politics. It's like, I'm not gonna, I think it's so weird and cringy when people are trying to get you to change who you're voting for. It's like, they made up their minds. This is useless. Thank you, Stephanie, with a PH. Amy Edge, I'm still with you. I just had a lot going on personally, so I don't come all the time, and I tend to be quiet when I'm here. I love you too, and I know that you took a step back from social media. I remember you posting that, so I know that you've been going through stuff, Amy. I love you. I support you, and you just follow your self-care. Everybody do that. Don't go on YouTube if you're struggling mentally. Take a step back. Self-care. Amy Edge is very much good at that. Thank you, babe. And I love you too. Thank you for being here in your super chat. Yeah, Dip Me in Glitter. I love that. So I thought that was really important. I'm looking to see if I feel like I made another note, but I didn't. But now let me look back to that meme that I saved. This is another one I really like. Just a little zinger, okay, before we leave here. I heard that too, Caroline in Canada. You're not the cleanup crew for other people's chaos anymore. You don't have to be bullied. That's what I was saying earlier. I'm choosing not to be bullied anymore. It really is a choice. People attempt to bully me all the time. I don't take the bait. I don't believe it. I believe in me. It makes all the difference when you just believe in you. I don't believe other people. They try to take down my character and attack me. You're not the cleanup crew for other people's chaos anymore. I used to be the cleanup crew. I used to care. I used to worry. I used to be like, oh shit, I need to defend myself. We don't do that anymore. We're not the cleanup crew for your chaos. You bring chaos here, you get deleted and blocked. That's our cleanup crew. We don't tango with you. We don't dispute it. You say it again. Say it again. Say it as many times as you need to say that lie. Doesn't matter. Amy Edge, damn, girl. Damn. That is a big effing deal. I have lost over 100 pounds. That is what believing in yourself looks like right there. That is what believing, that's exact example. That is what that woman said. I won't give a weight loss routine. I won't give a list of foods that you should eat or exercises because no one's going to actually follow it until they believe in themselves. Amy Edge, congratulations. That's a huge, huge deal. And congratulations believing in yourself. That's all the difference. Think about that. Whether it's weight loss, something physical, or it's something like getting a hate campaign against you, or it's going for a job, or it's anything, being a good mother, it's believing in yourself. That's really, it sounds cheesy as I say it, but it isn't. It's not. It's very realistic. When I woke up this morning, I didn't feel beaten down. Do you know how many comments of hate I've been deleting for the last 48 hours of the same comment? Thank you, Amy. Thank you for the super chat and congratulations. Bunny Fufu, thank you for becoming a member. Super supportive, guys. Thank you. I felt so much lighter. None of it matters. None of those, it was all the same hateful comments too. You're a fraud, you're a liar, you've been exposed, you're a grifter. It's all the same shit. I just thought, none of that matters. All of us who are here know that's not true, right? I believe in me. You guys believe in me. We're here for the community and the connection. We're not part of that club. We don't give a shit. We don't care. Say it as many times as you need to self-soothe. Cyberbullying, that's all it is, Stacey Toms. And it's sadly, that's why I'm a big advocate now for cyberbullying, because it's not going anywhere. Cyberbullying is sadly here to stay. And I really, really want to be supportive of that. I'm going to be talking in some schools. Think about like younger, right? Younger crowds of people. It doesn't get to me, but it will get to kids. And I hate that. And I love that all these haters who leave these hateful comments are like, no more kids in Scientology. It's like, yeah. Put your money where your keyboard is. No more kids. But we hate Reese. Bully her off the internet. I'm sure you're right. You sound like you know what you're doing. You sound like you're really mentally your mind sounds very sound and state of the art to me. Like it really sounds like you have it all together. It's unfortunate. I was worried about that. I'm glad we have this community. Yes. We see you, we spot it, we move on. They're trolls and they're cyberbullying. We're moving forward, guys. It's a whole new year and it's the same recycled shit. We're not going to be pulled back into it. We're moving forward. I will not be pulled back into that muddy crap. It's just not for me. Not a candidate for it. I love you guys. Hit subscribe. I guess hit the like button. I just recently learned where it was myself because I don't watch YouTube. So I was like, I don't feel comfortable telling people to hit the like button because I don't know where it is. And then my mods showed me. Yeah, Original Ann, I love that you're here. My mods had to show me where it was. If you get out of the stream, like if you get out of the live chat and hit X, it's got like it's like a thumbs up or something. That's where it is. I didn't even know that. So I didn't feel right telling you to do something. I didn't even know where it was, but now I know where it is. So I guess it helps with the algorithm and shit. Hit the subscribe button. Ain't worth it. Spread love, not hate. Silver lining. Good Lord. That's truer words have never been spoken. Love you, Trixie. Abigail. Oh yeah. Renee B showed me when you were in Nashville. Yeah. You showed me too where it was. She showed me on my phone. Thank you, Angie Mo. Abigail, closing. Now we see things imperfectly, like puzzling reflections in a mirror. But when we will see everything with perfect clarity, 3 things will last forever: faith, hope, and love. Dang, I like that. I love you, Stacey Toms. Abigail, I didn't even know that was in the Bible. The Bible sounds pretty damn cool. I should really crack that thing open. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for supporting me, Abigail. That is so kind. Thank you for your super chat. And I have to say, my prayer for clarity through the illusions, holy delivered. Thank you for that. Thank you for everyone who prays for me. Thank you. Because guys, I'm telling you, as sucky as this has kind of been, it's uncomfortable. It sucks to lose people. It sucks for people to hate you. Dang, though, it feels good to get some clarity. It feels good to get some answers. And it's like, okay. I love Tori for that reason. She really helped me to see a lot of things in a different angle. I was like, Yes. We all felt that way. Tori is everyone's friend. Like, I really feel that way about her. She's pretty gold. She's pretty damn gold. Rue, Amy, my Chihuahua is in the process of losing 2 pounds. Doctor's orders. Look at that. Amy, did you hear that? I love that. Damn. Some Chihuahuas can get kind of chubby and I like it. My sister had a chubby one. He was like 12 pounds. My Chihuahua, Gary, he was like 4 or 5 pounds. Him was a little guy. He had mouse feet. His feet were so little. I said that they looked like mice, the little mouse feet. He made Gertie look large. He did. It was so cute. Clarity is all I need. I prayed for peace, but then I switched it to clarity because I can't get peace without clarity. If there's illusions and bullshit everywhere and mysteries and smoke and mirrors, how am I going to have peace? Right? I'm not. So I got the clarity. And as much as it sucks and you got to lose some people, you got to cut off some toxicity, some dead weight, you got to get rid of people, you got to get rid of some ideas that you might have had. I would never trade it for anything. I will show you Ingrid for you, Buffy. Buffy would like to have a look at you. Do you mind? Ingrid got brushed today and she's pretty upset about it. Ingrid made a video for Armine for her birthday. And we said, happy birthday, blee, 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 blee. We love Armine. She's our fairy godmother. Rue, I love that. And let us know how the weight loss goes with your baby. Hey, DNV. Oh, Helena, I'm sorry. Your makeup is amazeballs, fab, fresh, and sassy. Dang, girl. I don't feel like I have enough blush on. I feel like I look like a dead person, like I just got embalmed. See, I think I have an addiction to blush, and it's a problem. And I know that people make fun of me for it, but I look dead when I don't have enough blush on. And I feel like you just opened a casket. And you're like, Reese, what are you doing in there? Thank you for the super chat. Sorry, I made that weird. But thank you. I just wish I had more blush on. I really like a pinky cheek. I like a lilac cheek. I also like a cherry red one. Just depends on the colors you're wearing, but. Well, hey, Mad Drop Bear. Welcome in. DNV Reese, I know you're a good person because you care about a 12-year-old boy who you never met. I love you and I'll always be on your side. Wow. We do care and love and pray for Joshua, DNV, and you and your family. Thank you for super chatting that. I love you and I love Joshua and I know he's going to be okay. They're going to shrink the tumor with radiation and he's going to have a full, really good life and it won't affect him. And I know that. I love you, DNV, and we pray for that. I love you. Thank you for your super chat. I think it looks good. The highlighter is amazeballs and pretty. Thank you. What highlighter is this? Oh, yeah, no. This is my Armani highlighter in like a goldy color, which I kind of like. It is kind of shit. I think I put too much on because usually this highlighter, I'm like, you can't even see it. I think I went a little crazy. I think I overdid the highlighter and undershot on the blush. Honestly, I'd be hurt if you didn't make it weird. This is so true. That is so true. Thank you, Helena. And I love you. I love that she loves how weird I am. Thank you for your super chat. Mad Drop Bear. Hello, Reese. I haven't officially introduced myself. I'm a mod. OFC. I'm kind of a big deal. Well, I love that. You're a mod and you're kind of a big deal. Wow. Thank you, Bunny Fufu. I'm trying to get used to this hair color. It's a different blonde and I'm starting to feel like it looks fake and gross. And I feel like I have a wig on, but I don't. You're a mod? Oh, of course. You're kind of a big deal. I mean, people know you. I'm guessing your apartment smells of rich mahogany. Books that smell of rich mahogany. She's upset because she had to get brushed today. And she says, I didn't deserve it. I don't want to be brushed. Oh, you mod with Mad Drop. Say goodnight to everybody. Jeez, look at the side eye. She looks all pissed off. Hey, Professor Kakan. I haven't seen you in a while. You mod with this person. That's hilarious. Okay, well, then they're welcome here. Everybody's welcome here as long as you're not a poop face. Thank you. You like the blonde. Okay, Meredith Lynn, coming from you then, I'll accept that because you're pretty picky about your hair. I saw a Brussels Griffin on my walk today. I want another one badly. Don't let me do it. Mad Drop Bear is a huge deal. Dang, we're in the presence of royalty. I'm honored. Well, welcome in. And Sandalwood, yes. Would you like to sign my guest book? Who is this person? I like him. It made me think of Supertramp. I'm a winner. I'm a singer. Do you want my autograph? I'm a loser. What a joker, playing my jokes upon you when there's nothing better to do. Hey, ba-da-da-dum. I love Supertramp, and I like that. I like that way of thinking. You want to sign my guest book? I think I'm going to steal that and start saying it to people. Hi, I'm Relatable Reese. Of course, you knew that. Do you want to sign my guest book? Do you want to sign my boobs? You want to sign my tits? Or lack thereof. Blee, 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 blee. Great show tonight, everybody. Great show. Great production. Mods, your best work ever. Yeah, I love Supertramp, JoJo. I can't get enough. Supertramp is, yeah, I grew up on Supertramp, and so it is. Original Anne, do you want to sign my guest book? I'm going to ask you guys at the Zoom call. Did she demand to see the manager when I brushed her hair? She did. She wanted a manager and a supervisor because she wanted witnesses. Yeah, great show. Make sure when you leave, you hit subscribe, like, and sign the damn guest book, people. Sign the guest book. Welcome into the new people. Thank you to the people who have been with me forever. Thank you to everyone who supports me. New, been around forever, since day one, since yesterday, since 5 minutes ago, to the celebrity in the chat, Mr. Mad Drop. What was his name? Mad Rabbit. Yeah, Barbara, wait. That's a good earworm. Mad Drop. Okay. Did the mafia make you say that, Reese? I've heard about this mafia rumor, and I kind of like it just because I'm a huge Sopranos fan, but I have to know what I'm agreeing to. Don't do it, Kim is Blue. Sign the damn guest book. Sign in blood, would that be weird? Robin W., that would be incredibly weird. She did, Jamie Palmer. So that was great. Please sign the guest book on your way out. Hit subscribe. I appreciate and love you, Mimi. I mean it. I do these for you guys, for people who are loyal to me. I ain't singing and dancing for people who don't give a shit about me or want to see me dead. I know that got dark, but it needed to. It needed a touch of darkness. I love you all. Thank you for being here. If the subscriber count goes down to 5, I will still talk to the 5 of you that are here. So they can't take that away from me. Seriously, though, hit subscribe. I don't want that to happen. Yeah, hit the like button and shit. Do it all. Do it hard. Do it right. Do the right thing. Hit subscribe. I love you, Claire Evans, and I love the new people. I love the new names. Oh, thank you for clarifying, Abigail. Aaron claims that all the mods on your, Nora, and Tori's channels are collectively the mafia. I mean, that's not the worst rumor I've ever heard. That's kind of cool, but you know what mafia means? Like they actually murder people and shit. Like what kind of mafia? I mean, mafia is a strong ass word and it doesn't really have any other meaning. I mean, I am Italian. Did he say I was a part of it or no? What does that make his mods, considering they do videos on me? Asking for a friend. What does this mean? Mafia. I mean, that's kind of badass. Like it feels cool to me. Like if you're going to accuse me of being in the mafia, like that's not the worst thing I've ever heard. No? Huh. Okay. I mean, I'd have to think about that. Give me 24 hours. Let me think about it till tomorrow. Is it okay to go along with this rumor or am I against this rumor? I don't know. It depends on who they're killing. Like, is there anyone involved in this mafia named Vito? Like, are there cool names that a mafia would have? Like Timmy, Johnny, Tommy, Tony, Vito. Like, no? And I don't mean the Scovilles. I'm trying to think of like cool mafia names. When did this start? Like yesterday? Giuseppe, that's a cool name. Is this new? Because these guys have all been around for a long time. Is this like they just joined the mafia? Okay. Like, does this mean they got made like Joe Pesci in Goodfellas? Huh. Interesting. Vincenzo, that's a cool name. Trying to think of what my Italian grandparents' names were. My great grandpa had a really cool name. He came from Italy. Damn, I can't think of it. I'll have to ask my mom. Can I be Knuckles? Holy shit, you're hilarious. Yeah, change your name. Can you change your YouTube title to Knuckles? You guys, my mods should all change it. Nico, that's a cool one. Yadira, what are you doing with this Puerto Rican name? Change that shit. Shelly Kelly can be Knuckles. Yadira should be Muscle, the Muscle. What if it's like Yadira should be like Russell the Muscle? Oh, that's kind of cool. Thank you for your super chat. Yadira, that would be cool. Yadira, change your name to Timmy Tough Knuckles. And I want Helena to be Dangerous Danny. That sounds pretty damn serious. Vito, yeah. We need to come up with some I don't even know what we're doing. I don't even know what this entails. I don't know what it means. Sal. That's a scary ass name right there. Like, I don't trust anyone named Sal. You know they're murderers. Holy shit. Polly Walnuts. Love you, Anne. She's like, good night, Reese. You've gone on too long. You need to get the hell out of here. Billy Badass. Yeah. I like that. Take no shit, Shelly. I love it. Yeah. Big Tony. Knuckles. Tony Tough Knuckles. Dangerous Danny. Billy Badass. You guys need to change your names. I mean, you might as well live up to the rumor. I mean, I'm a grifter. I'm the OG, right? Like, I am what they say I am. I love that Eminem song. I am whatever you say I am. It's true, too. Donnie Darkspot. Ooh, I like that, Mad Rabbit. This is pretty good. I think we should be the Mexican Mafia. I mean, that whatever works. I would be the Italian Mafia. I don't know what I'm agreeing to or playing into, so I probably should stop. Oh, the Wizard. I like that because Helena is from Oz in Australia. She's the Wizard. That's pretty damn badass. I think you should change your name to Wizard Sleeves. I like that better. Luigi. Yeah. The Mod Hatter. Holy shit, that's cool. What are you guys doing with these basic ass names? Change your names, mods. I want to see it done. I want results, not excuses. Mario. Eminem is sexy. Ooh. I don't know that I would take it that far, but I do like that song. I'm kind of picky. I love that. And Mad Rabbit is an Aussie too. I love our Australians. Okay. Well, I don't know because we are basic. I don't really know what this means. Greek Mafia. That's scary shit, right? Irish Mafia. That's terrifying. Okay, guys, we're taking it too far. Probably going to have to get this taken down. Pat Jonas. Yeah, this mod silliness is nonsense. The mods are amazing. I stand with my mods. I think they're incredible people. I appreciate them. They've stayed with me for a long time. They're not stirring up trouble. They're not doing anything wrong. They're really good people. Tommy the Tooth. Holy shit. In all seriousness, though, like, you should change your names. That would be hilarious. Me too, Stacey Doms. And I love you. And I love Rocks in a Box. And I love JoJo. Jen, thank you for your super sticker. That was Enzo. Oh my God. Thank you for your super sticker, Jen. That's really kind. Hux and I appreciate it very much. I mean it. Thank you. And speaking of, thank you for the super chats tonight. Let love rule, sister. I love that. But do you stand tall with us? Don't do it. Helena, You're going to piss off a lot of people. And the most angry person right now is Pat Jonas. Don't do it. This is the equivalent to me singing Bon Jovi. It triggers Shelly. Don't do it. But I do love to sing that song. So yes, I do stand tall with you. Exactly. Third Eye Open. There is no proof. That's what rumors are. And thank you for your super chat again. Yeah, Stephanie with the PH. They're all good people. Everyone's saying no. Oh my God, I almost can't not do it. Like my mouth wants to do it, but I know that you guys don't want to do it. That divides the crowd. Just really quick, just the first line. Can I just do the first line? Words from a book showed me the way to be free of the shadows of yesterday. But the price of that freedom we all must pay from now on. Joining together, we held our ground, and we lifted our voices one mighty sound. We struck down the walls of darkness. We stood tall. Yes, we did. We decided to take a stand to defend the rights of man. We stand tall, no turning back. We found the way. We stand tall, forever strong. He lives on. God, I really want to sing the second part. Last part, and I'll end it. Knowing the truth will set us free and take us from clear to eternity, to a future we thought would never be. We stood tall. Last part, I promise. And your legacy is secure, for we'll keep your vision pure. We stand tall, no turn, no turn. We found the way, bleep, bleep. We stand tall, bleep, bleep, bleep. Forever strong, forever. He lives on. Okay, fine. I did the whole song. There's nothing I can do about it. You started it. You had to end it. I'm sorry for everyone who had to leave. I'm sorry to people who had to unsubscribe or that, and to Liz Tricks who muted it. So sorry, but that is, again, I'm going to say this before I go. Hate the Cult. Love the banger of a song. That is a banger. That is an incredible song. Did you think the church was cool after singing that? I still feel cool when I sing that, right? Hey, daft women. I'm sorry that you just clicked into this, but welcome in, and you're probably leaving just as quickly as you got here. Sorry, Abigail. Hey, Darius. Hate the church, hate the cult. Love that tune. Fight me. It's a banger, and it is. I love you guys. I'm really sorry I had to do that to you, and I'm sorry to people who will never come back over it. Thank you, Renee B. I really do apologize. It does seem to divide the crowd greatly, and for those reasons, I'm sorry. But it was a part of my heart. I grew up on it, and I was home alone all day. Imagine me as a child. I would pop that VHS in and play it, rewind it, play it again, rewind it, play it again, pop that out, throw in George Carlin, and watch that. Then I watched Silence of the Lambs. That was my childhood. I felt cool though singing that song. Like I would stand in front of my dad's tiny TV and like do this. So maybe you should feel sad about it now. It is in fact not cool, says Kim is Blue. It's proven by science. Kim is Blue. I'm going to need the results on that. That's not true. That's a rumor. I literally would stand in front of the TV and I'd be like, we stand. So feel sorry for me. I was a small child. Okay. I thought it was cool. You grifter. Gold Tooth Bandit. Hey, a voice down under. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. You know it's bad when your people who actually love you are attacking you for that. I deserve it. I get it. Again, I love you, Armine, and happy birthday. And I'm sorry we had to end on that note, everybody. Some people started it. I'm not pointing fingers, but it wasn't my fault. Really good, Stephanie with a PH. My cramps have finally gone away, and I couldn't feel happier about that. Thank you for this weird stream. I love you guys, and I love all the new people. Welcome. Hit subscribe, and I hope you give me a second chance because this was not my best work. Wow. Thank you for becoming a member. Clearly, she is at least staying for the month, and I appreciate that, babe. Thank you. Thank you. I'll try to do better tomorrow, and I probably won't. Not going to make any promises at all because I typically let people down. I'm just as disappointed in myself as Gene Wally, my own father. So there's that. We have to sort through that. But I do have therapy tomorrow, and we'll talk about that. See you in the afternoon. Why do I feel like it's Friday? Holy shit. It's Monday. That's wild. I was really off on that. I took one day off, and I'm like, is it March? I don't know what day it is. One period, one set of cramps threw off my whole month. Love you guys. Hit subscribe. Mods, I love you. Change your names. Everyone, thank you for being here. Wow, Mad Rabbit, Mad Bear. Thank you for becoming a member. Guys, that's so supportive. I'm serious. I mean that. Like when I see you guys become members, I'm like, my heart skips a beat. That's very supportive. Like we're in it for the fucking long haul, or at least 30 days. Like you just agreed to 30 days of a membership. That's a big deal. Like you at least plan to come back for, once or twice. And that means a lot to me. When I see you guys become members, I'm like, wow, they're in it for at least 30 days. Like that's giving me a true chance. That's like it's a turn on. Thank you. Now sign my guest book. Yes, consider it done, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I know I love this person. Thank you guys. I love you. Thank you, mods, for all you do, for not quitting, for fighting the good fight. And I'm so sorry that DNV, that sucks. Thank you again. Happy birthday to Armine. And I love you guys. I'll be back tomorrow. And I'm sure you're ready for me to leave now. So take care. Good night.